See, my notes aren't that great. Literally, like maybe a page per session.
That's incredible. I've taken 0 notes. I'm going off of straight memory, which I'm thinking won't serve me too well for very long.
I have a couple this notes. I took really good notes last campaign until my laptop melted and I just stopped doing it.
I took really good notes until I spilled coffee all over my notebook, and it kind of broke my heart a little bit because I couldn't read half of my notes, and then I started trying to retake my notes by watching all of the VODs, and I got very defeated, and so I just kind of gave up.
Right.
Bro, I'm gonna feed AI the.
That's what I was just thinking.
And see if it'll create notes for me.
It's not a bad idea.
I told you he was an auto post.
Oh, he's in all posted by server too?
Yep.
Perfect.
Wow, thanks, guys.
Well, I think Rachel and Coffee, they're the ones doing a lot of work.
Hey, I'm the one that set that up. Don't you dare give him credit for my work.
I was saying, I said thank you, like, you for that specifically, but then Coffee's been working a little bit too, and then all I've done lately is just make emotes.
This is true.
Where is...
That's not it. Here's my rule 20.
It says that's even cooler. That even says like roll dice. It's like specific because you put Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says roll some dice.
That's pretty cool.
I set that up.
Good job, Rachel.
Like you have to like type in the message that you want it to say for each person.
Oh, you do that for everybody?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
I
I
thought
did
it
it
was
for
doing
4
automatically.
people. I did it for 4 people. You, me, Hex, and Nat.
Gotcha.
That's
Add Rob to that list too
sick.
whenever he streams. You're done streaming? Then add him to the list. We'll come up with something good for him.
Okay, guys, I'm just about ready.
I need to pop up chat. Minimize that.
All right. I think we're good to go. Are you guys good?
I'm ready.
Go.
Okay. Sweet. All right. So we'll do a little recap just in case for those watching and for us. Last time, our adventurers traveled through the ruins that they were all brought to by a beholder known as Zaldrath. As the party made their way throughout the large ruins through what was one big puzzle and then an interaction with this beholder, they come to find that this beholder isn't against them. In fact, has spoken many times about, or spoke to them about that their fates were intertwined long before this moment, and how each of them have some part to play in a story. With the party unsure of this, they continued to have this conversation. Corsair was very hesitant to go along with the beholder, but was eventually convinced that this might be the best move, at least for now. They decided to free the beholder, The beholder was locked up in spiritual chains, and to release him, there was a simple puzzle. But of course, the beholder knew the answer to the puzzle, and told all of them how to fix the puzzle, how to get him released, and the party did so willingly. And doing so, the beholder gave them a crystallized object, if you will, a shard, and he gave it to the party, and he told them that he can't tell them too much about this object now, but in time they'll get to know more as they travel and hold it at their side. It was then that he left using some sort of teleportation or some sort of spell that he left the group, and at that point the structure, the ruins that they were in, the ancient facility, whatever you want to call it, started to collapse on them. So the party made haste out of the facility, but not before running into some old animated armors, and so they got into their first combat together. They were successful, and they exited the facility, making their way out into daylight outside. And they find themselves in a crater, kind of a large crater, and the facility kind of collapses in on itself. As they do so, they all take a moment to kind of catch their breath, and they travel up the side of the crater, and as soon as they do, they're having a conversation about kind of what to do next before all of their listening skills have just gone away. They couldn't hear anything. The sounds of nature and the forest, and even themselves talking, completely went silent. And before they could figure out what happened, 3 other figures approached them. 2 of them with weapons drawn, one of them holding a wand. They appeared to try to say something to them, and then they dispelled what would be known as silence over them, and demanded that the party drop their weapons and give them everything they have. To which they were responded by Diastra, saying that they need to be a little bit more confident, with Corsair casting Fog Cloud right on his face. And I think... let's see, I think Kale did something too.
No, I don't think I did. I don't have anything marked off.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe you just said something. But yes, so with all of that, we will start at the beginning of initiative. Because of the fog cloud that was casted by Corsair.
Did we roll initiative, or do we need to?
We need to.
Okay.
Is
Don't
it
forget
still
to
just
click
the
your
same thing?
token.
Click the token, yeah.
So let me actually get the turn order up.
Well, I didn't click.
Oh, this is weird. It says my initiative is a plus 0.1.
Oh, it might be,
That rolled advantage. Oh, yeah, it's because I
17.
have advantage. Hey, I rolled 2 6s.
Okay. I got if your other guy got a 17, I got a 17.1. So
some of the settings might be a little
Do you
bit.
see mine? Mine says 6, and then it has a 6 next to it with a green arrow.
it's advantage, I think, right?
So I rolled 2 6s.
I don't roll a third.
Let's see.
I guess you did. That's crazy.
That's weird.
The Astra.
All right,
What I do?
I'm gonna try to turn off the grid really fast so we have a little bit more
One?
free movement.
17.1? What did you do?
I don't know.
Oh man. You probably have it set to where your
it says a Dex tiebreaker.
yeah.
So what do I need to do to?
All right, I fixed it.
So what?
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna take off X. I'm just gonna take off Dex tiebreaker to initiative.
Oh, did somebody else roll a 17?
I didn't think so, but
I think
Oh,
I
it
just
might,
had
it might be
I-
because you had tiebreaker on. It's showing
Yes,
you have a
yeah.
+1 to your. What's your?
There we go.
My dex is a +0, so but I just turned. I had it clicked on, so I just turned it off. So it should be fine now.
Okay. You guys do have free movement. We're not tied to any grids for the combat. Let me go ahead and get initiative for these guys as well. Really quick, actually. Something is kind of important to this fight. Perfect.
Please do tell.
Everybody except Cardin notices that there's somebody fidgeting in the next to some trees and bushes that was maybe trying to get the jump on you, but didn't stay stealthy enough. And you guys actually noticed him or her actually as they are over here. You can kind of see on the map. Cardin, you're the only one that doesn't notice with a passive perception. The rest of you notice with a passive that this person seems to be fidgeting with something and is like watching you guys. And this person doesn't seem to think that they are noticed as we start initiative. Okay, let's roll for these guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the whisper. There we go. All right. Ooh.
Ew.
Ooh.
I'm in there with a 6. I was there, and now I'm no longer there. I'm not sure.
You had a 6?
Correct it? I had a 6.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Is automatic, is that default roll? Because there's automatic disadvantage, automatic and query.
On my screen it says advantage, disadvantage, automatic query.
What's just a single roll then?
I
Automatic?
have it on automatic, and it was a single roll. The automatic is the one right next to the query.
It is weirdly like doubling a lot of these for some reason. Anyway. Okay, descending order. And then we'll have this person as well. Initiative. They're whispering some of their rolls to me. Like, all right. I think we're good. 2 scouts for some reason. There we go. Okay, so at the start of the round, Corsair, you would have got a fog cloud off as we start initiative. So fog cloud disperses right in front of them. As you cast this, you immediately hear the 3 individuals. What is this? What's going on? And you hear like scuffling and them freaking out. With that, we'll start with Cardin. What would you like to do?
And I can't see any of them in the fog cloud.
With the fog cloud, you know that they're in there. You can kind of see them in and out, but it would be disadvantaged for any like ranged attacks unless you get in there with them.
No, it was just for a spell. I had to see them, so I didn't know if I can I see their silhouettes or anything like that, or is it?
Let's see. It's heavily obscured. I'd say you could probably see them. It's just anything you do would be disadvantage.
So if I made them cast Bane, how would that work?
If it just happens, then it just happens.
They have to make a charisma saving throw if they did.
Okay, then they would just make their throw. Like
Okay, but no, they're just a straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bane. Then I'm gonna yell out. We've gone through a lot of shit. If you're here to attack us, Today is not the day, and I'll cast Bane on all three in front of me since I don't notice the other one.
Okay. Charisma save.
Charisma save 12.
All right. Let's see. So the spell user saved. Not that person. And then the other two both rolled a 13.
So they all save.
Okay. So you cast this, and as you do, you hear one voice kind of yell out, "Rowan, what's going on?" That's all you get out of that.
I am going to... Sorry, I'm just trying to see what bonus actions I have. I'm just gonna ready my sword and end my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of step a little bit more in front of everybody, just kind of. Hopefully, if anybody comes out, they'll see me first.
All right. Okay. The original person that had casted Silence is going to run kind of by this rock out of the fog cloud. Kind of get behind it. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
And let's see. You watch as this person seems to start waving their wand, and then they try to release it towards their closest enemy, which would be Kale. Okay, this is going to be, it's called an Arcane Burst attack.
It does not hit.
13 to hit Kale.
No. does not
Okay.
hit.
Now you watch as this like bolt of arcane energy kind of forms, and then it's flinged in your direction. However, it just lands right at in front of your feet. You then hear what sounds like a feminine voice. Ah, not again! And that's it for that one. Next, it is the individual down here in the trees. You watch as, for some of you that can see, this individual pulls a bow out and aims, looking to hit Diastra, since you are the closest one. Let's see. With a longbow, does a 17 hit? I think it does.
Yeah, it hits real good.
5 piercing damage. You watch as this arrow makes its way into Diastra, and she takes 5 piercing. You hear, actually, you don't hear this individual say anything. It seems like they're just starting to try to get ready to notch another arrow. Courser.
Sorry, my wife's gonna step in the frame and grab some. I'm gonna, as quickly as I can, I'm gonna run into the fog cloud here, and then try to emerge from the fog cloud and smoke this fool with my full barrage of arrows.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, I'm going to attempt to intimidate him. I'm just gonna point both my crossbows at him, and I'm just. This is a man. I didn't even ask what this person looks like.
Yeah, so now that you, as soon as you kind of get into the face of this individual, you actually see that this is not a man. This is a female. And what you notice is, ooh, actually, I'm showing all my notes on stream.
Hit him. Screenshot it.
You notice that immediately you see what looks like a female. She's got dark braided hair. She's got a hood up, though, and it kind of comes around just enough to where you can see the braid. You see that she's got a satchel, and as you get close to her, she seems almost like you can see the nervousness on her face. However, she's gripping her wand very tightly.
I just look directly into her eyes and I say, stand down, and nobody has to find out how this ends for you.
Roll intimidation with advantage. You watch as you say this, and you see there's almost like fear that kind of comes over her face, and she looks at you, and her wand, like still gripping it tightly. It's almost like she's trying to form some kind of words. She looks at you. Please, don't hurt us. Please.
Call your men off.
All right, we'll go to the next person in turn. We'll see what happens throughout the rest of this turn. Okay, next is the original one that kind of stepped in first and ordered all of you to stand down. He's currently in the fog. You hear him yell as he runs up to you, Courser. Mira, I'm coming! And he runs up to try to get to you. He's still considered in the fog cloud, and you hear his footsteps. He's loud. He's not super, you could say, light on his feet, as he runs up and attempts to strike you with a small spear, actually. However, he gets disadvantage on his roll. Wow. Okay, he still rolled a 19 on his disadvantage roll.
Gonna hit.
You'll take 6 piercing as he pierces you with his spear. Doing so when he knows he finds purchase, and he rips the spear back out. He says, "Get away from her!"
So I accidentally pull the trigger on my crossbow.
Okay, Kale.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out. It says I have sleep as a free action, and I know that can't be right. So I'm trying to remember where I would have gotten sleep as a spell from.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
It'll probably tell you under features and traits if you took it as something else.
So right now I can see 3 people.
I
I can see
sorry.
1, 2. Okay.
Technically, I'd say you could see everyone. It's just that they are. If you're going to cast a spell or anything that is like a ranged attack or something, it would be at disadvantage on anything in the fog cloud, which would be these 2. You do see the other one by this boulder where Courser is, and then you, Kel, you actually do see this individual down here. Cardin, whenever this individual shot an arrow, you would have become aware of their presence.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna walk up to behind this person. I would like to hold an attack.
Okay.
And just tell them, this is not going to go the way you think it will. Surrender and drop your weapons. And I'll be my turn.
You can make a persuasion check.
Are they
14.
far enough? Are they far enough away? Can we hear both Courser and Kale do this like persuasion intimidation on their turns?
I was not quiet about it. I was rather
Okay.
loud.
Okay.
Yeah, Courser, were you kind of silent about your intimidation, or you think you were kind of? You think you were kind of just more out loud about it?
I probably was not yelling very loud.
Okay.
I was trying to one-on-one intimidate the person without alerting everyone else of my presence in
Sure.
that area.
Yeah, I'd probably say you could definitely hear Kale then, and Courser. You would have known that he maybe was saying something. You just weren't able to pick up words in the midst of battle.
Sure.
But Kale, the rest of you guys are close enough. I think you would have heard, based on the way he described it. Okay, yeah, persuasion of 14. You notice that he seems to almost look over his shoulder for a second as you say something to him, Kale, and you see there's almost like a moment of like he hears you. He doesn't react quickly, as if he's attempting to turn around and fight you.
Okay.
Okay, Diestra.
Everybody else is going for stopping the fight. Damn it! You shot me! Oh God, I
Do your
love
thing.
this
Do
riff.
whatever you want to do.
Diestra is going to shoot a witch bolt at homegirl, or homebody that just shot her. I guess. Why do I miss every time?
Yeah, it's a natural one.
Again?
That's 2 in a row, by the way.
Yeah, you witch bolt and it strikes the tree next to this person. You actually see them jump and they look over at the tree and then look back in your direction. You left a pretty good like mark on the tree, by the way, with 13 damage. And like split it up the tree a little bit.
Well, the good thing is, in your next turn, you can use it on them because it says in your thing, even if you missed. Under spell details.
Hold on.
You can concentrate on it if you want.
Which I think was like a new update they did, which is crazy.
Roll 20 is it's getting really.
Well, I think with the new D&D rules, whatever, like they changed Witch Bolt. For,
Oh
like,
yeah.
On each
like
of your subsequent turns, you can take a bonus action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically, even if the first attack missed.
So basically, you just missed damage on this roll, on this
Heck
turn.
yeah. I'm
You
holding
basically just hit this
concentration on
person. Yeah, you basically just hit this person with lightning hunter's mark.
Yeah.
that. Heck yeah.
And then the next one will take effect. It's just like a delayed.
Sick.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hold on, I was looking at my bonus actions and you guys distracted me.
My bad. I just want to make sure you knew that you didn't waste the spell.
Okay, I'm gonna use Quicken Spell again, I guess. And I'm gonna do Mind Sliver.
Getting to
So
the
I need
mind.
an Intelligence saving throw.
All right.
DC 14.
15. I can save.
Okay, I'm doing nothing to him.
All right.
That's my turn.
And then last but not least is the last one here in the fog cloud. And you hear what sounds like a bit of a younger voice who seems to chase after the leader, shouting, "Rowan, wait for me!" And he runs up to you, Kale. Kale, you can kind of see now that this is kind of a goofy looking individual to you at first glance. Being here in the fog, taking like a quick look that you're able to notice is as you said that to the person with the spear, you look and you do see or hear the movement of another coming up, and you heard them say, wait for me, and you notice as he comes, he's actually attempting to strike at you with a spear of his own. And you notice that this individual has a larger, you could say, armor piece on than what seems to fit. And their movements are very slow. However, they're attempting to attack you
Okay.
with a 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Yeah, he just tries to jab you with a spear and completely misses you. You can kind of start to hear what sounds like weeping. That's that person's turn. All right, round 2. Cardin.
So if I go in the fog cloud, I'm blind basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Can I make my way around to use this new broadcast? Hold on. Can I make my way around to like right here to this guy? Like,
Yeah.
While staying out of the fog cloud, I mean.
Sure, yeah, you can come around Kale.
So basically, I want to come around as much as I can to where I'm close to him, and I don't know how grappling works now, but I basically want to just try to grapple him and pull him away.
All right.
I'm hearing Kale. I'm hearing him say, he's trying to get people to stop. So instead of swinging my greatsword, I'm gonna try to grab it.
All right. I think you just need to make a strength check to try to grapple.
Okay. Let me just make sure there's nothing. Okay. And I just click on the mod, right?
Yes.
22.
All right. Let's see if this person cannot get grappled by you. They will make a grapple, or this. I'm sorry. They will make a strength save, since they are being the grappled. Oh, that's not. Well, I guess it could be a disadvantage, because he's in the fog cloud. Yeah, you grapple him.
Okay, so basically as I'm running, I'm going to throw my sword back on my back, grab it, kind of not push Kale all the way, but kind of move around his shoulder, reach, and just yank him, because he's small, right?
This guy is, this guy's not the small one, but you are actually a little bit bigger than he is anyway.
I want to basically just then I want to bop him, and then I just want to grab him and turn him around to where I'm holding him by the neck.
Sure.
And I'm looking up at that wizard and saying, by Ogma, keep it up, and we will end this one way or another. Drop your weapons.
All right. Are you choking him, or are you just kind of holding him?
I want to hold him to where he can't use his weapon. I'm trying to hold him, just make him incapacitate him.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, you do so. He's fighting you and he's struggling, but you're much stronger than he is in this moment. And he actually, while you're holding him, he actually drops his spear on the ground, and he's like, "Oh, let go!" And he's trying to get you to let go. And then there's and then there's a moment where he's just he kind of almost lessens, and you actually hear him say, "Ogma, who are you?" I'll give you a chance to respond.
The Paladin of Ogma, we just came out of here. We're just trying to find where we are.
Okay. As you're doing that, and the next turn would actually be the female. She would reach out on her turn, say, "Wait! Please don't hurt us anymore. Hold on. I don't think you're the ones we're looking for.
I was just gonna hold him. Just hold him until everything I see people's chilling.
She actually says, "Please, we surrender. Please don't hurt us anymore." And Corsair, she's like looking into your eyes, not exactly certain who you are or what your next plan, but she's watching you, but also her hands are up. She's taken her wand and seems to have stowed it in like a pocket or something, and she's got both of her hands up.
I'm gonna look at her and say, wizards don't usually go places for no reason. Tell us why you are guarding this entrance.
Alright, we'll pause combat for the time being, just in case.
I'm gonna dissipate my fog cloud.
Okay. She looks at you, both hands up. You see, as you're still kind of holding the other individual, as fog cloud dissipates, all of you can kind of clearly see the individuals now. You see what looks like a shorter, smaller individual here. And then currently the other one being grappled by Cardin, who is not super tall, probably like 5'9"-ish, and they all appear to be human. And so the female with her hands up, she's like, we're looking for people who are dangerous. We just need to know that you're not dangerous.
Is the one with the bow with you too?
Yeah. And she's like waving now, and you can kind of see he's got his bow like ready and notched, aiming at Dastra.
Drop it.
But his face is look like he is focused towards her, towards the female character.
If we're out of combat, I'm gonna cast. Hold on, I don't know if I have it. Hold on.
And she's like waving at him, and you can kind of see he seems to be like holding his notch and holding it back.
Oh, I gotta rule this out real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna look at him and just cast command
Oh, okay.
and say drop.
That's cool.
It's a wisdom 12.
Okay.
60 feet. I can put it in chat too.
Alright, wisdom save. Ah, just rolled a 13. You do watch as he, for a moment, his bow like kind of comes down, and then his head kind of comes down, and then he kind of keeps it back up and holds it.
Say to this wizard person, we're very dangerous. So choose your next words carefully. Why did you attack us?
We're just looking for people who took kids. Did you do that?
I'm starting to feel this spear wound in my side, and it makes me angry. And instead of answering this person directly, I just grunt, come here. And I grab this person by their shirt collar, and I whip them towards the rest of the party.
Kind of see she kind of gets thrown across, hands still up, head's kind of lowered now. You hear the other individual that's being held by Cardin, leave her alone.
I'm just trying to like bring her closer to everyone. So like I want to like bring her with me right here.
Sure. You can kind of feel that she's going willingly. She's not trying to fight you.
I say, Diestra, come here. Guys, apparently someone stole some kids. They think it's us. Explain yourself to my friends, wizard.
She kind of like head is down, and you hear the other guy being held by Cardin. Don't tell him anything. They could have been the ones to do it. and you hear what looks like the younger one is like starting to weep. She kind of looks over and then looks back to kind of look over her shoulder back to Corsair and then the rest of you. We're not enemies. We thought nobody ever travels this deep into the woods. We just thought you were the ones that maybe abducted some kids from our village.
Do these look like kids? These look like teenagers? You'd mentioned that one of them looked like they were wearing something that was a little oversized.
This one for sure does to you. They're wearing an oversized, what looks like some type of like leather armor.
Okay.
It seems like they're kind of trying to keep up. They're also just acting a little bit like maybe younger than the other ones. However, the others appear to be adults, at least for now.
Okay. Where from and how long ago?
It's been going on for a couple of weeks. We're just trying to help.
Why here?
And Corden, you feel that he's the one you're holding. He's starting to lessen the fight against you.
I'll go ahead and just kind of let him go, but push him a little bit forward so he staggers a couple steps, and then I'll take his spear and stab it behind me on the ground so he can't grab it.
Okay. He kind of holds his throat a little bit. She looks back over to you. We were just scouting out through the woods. There's just usually animals in here, not other people. What are you doing in here? Why are you out here?
Where is here?
This is the forest? It's just right by. It's right by. It's right by Fellbrook.
Is that like
It's
super far off?
it's our village.
Do any of us know Fellbrook?
That's where we came from. Or that's where I came from. Like, where I was when I was taken.
Yeah, I think I was outside that village whenever I was.
Let me look at my notes.
Yeah.
Was that where I got in? Was that where my investigation was?
You were no, actually. You were not.
I was traveling toward Fellbrook.
Mm. Yeah.
Is the one dude still pointing his bow at me?
He's kind of brought it down more to an angle to the ground, but like he is holding, but you're starting to notice his arm is shaking just from holding it for so long.
Do I know how far? Like, do I know Fellbrook? Have I heard of Fellbrook?
Let's see. You could roll a history check to see, or an intelligence check to see how much you might know or even know of Fellbrook.
Well, they're both a +1, so let's go with history.
Yeah, I would just say at the least you've probably heard of this. You just know it's a small village. Other than that, you don't know much about it.
I'm just trying to figure out how far do I know how far it might have been from where I'm stationed?
As of
my order is?
As of now, you don't. Just depending on exactly where you're at, you're uncertain. But you know that your investigation wasn't terribly too far away from Fellbrook.
Okay.
Like it could have been a resting point if you wanted it to be.
Gotcha.
I wanna cast Mage Hand behind this guy's arm and just kind of push his arm that he's holding the bow with, push his arm down a little bit, just so he loses that last little bit that's holding it.
Sure. And you kind of do so, and as it does kind of come to a rest, and you can kind of see his whole body even kind of lurches forward slightly. His arm is just like exhausted for holding the bow that long. And he kind of looks over because he felt something, and he kind of reaches back and kind of swats your mage hand away, or tries to.
Put your bow down and get over here with the rest of your friends.
Hesitantly kind of makes his way around kind of by these bushes. Of course, or this one's locked. That one locks eyes with you. Keeps probably a tight look on you right now. So did you take kids or not? And what are you doing out here?
No, we did not take kids.
How can I be sure?
Why the hell would we take kids?
Why are kids going missing in our village?
Do you not see this symbol?
We've never seen you before. And she kind of looks, and the other individual that you kind of had, he mentioned Ogma. And she says, anybody can mention some god. That doesn't mean that they're actually with him.
Can I then just like pull out my sword, swing it around, and then just cast light on my sword as I swing it around to the top? Like, I am a follower of Ogma. I serve his will. How dare you
Sure.
question my faith?
Would you are you trying to intimidate them or
I'm
just?
just like it's like a not like a blood like fury, but like
Sure.
I'm not trying to tell them. I just scream it out like, because again, I've been nothing but with the scriptures and doing all this, and then like been all into it, been all for it, right? And for some, after all this work, all this dedication of wanting to help people, seeing my investigation get thrown out, getting captured, trying to break out of the thing, meeting a beholder, getting hurt, and then now coming out, I'm tired, no spells, I'm done. And,
Yeah.
like just hearing somebody say like, "Hey, you're not a follower of Ogma," like that's it.
Yeah. Roll
Like,
intimidation.
His patience just runs. Yeah, his patience just runs. runs
Yeah.
out.
I would definitely say roll intimidation. I may not have meant to do that, but it's going to come across that way to them.
Only 11.
Okay.
Not doing good rolls.
You do notice the smaller one is definitely like almost like crouching in fear, and this one has also dropped their weapon. The other ones, like, they hear you, and but they don't seem to be super phased by that. At least, and they don't respond right away either. I mean, they don't say anything.
Take my sword in the ground, holding it, and it just like goes from like dim to bright to dim to bright, like as I like basically like I'm breathing.
Where are you supposed to be right now?
We're just nowhere. We're just trying to help.
How long ago were they taken?
How long did you say? How long were they taken?
Yes.
The last one was taken just a few days ago, and the first one was taken, I think it was about 2 weeks ago. At least that's when we heard. Can we all just chill for a second and maybe get on the right page? Obviously, we're not a threat to you anymore.
I'm gonna go sit on this rock.
Where's her wand?
Corsair would have noticed she had stowed it kind of in a pocket, kind of up in like, almost in like a satchel, essentially.
Okay.
Quick question: what time of day is it?
It's currently about midday.
I'm gonna sit on the rock. If you don't mind. It's been kind of a long morning, I guess you could say, for us. Please, everyone. It's obvious we need to just rest for a second. I've hunted things that prey on the innocent before. I'm good at it. Sit, wizard. Tell us everything. And if it's cool with you guys, I think this would be a great opportunity to take a short rest.
Well, yeah, if they let us, yeah.
As if they're down to sit and chill.
Yep.
Yeah, she kind of looks to her friends, and they all kind of nod in agreement. Even this last one here they all three kind of look over. You see one's kind of the what looks like that appears to be the younger one is like rubbing his eyes of the tears, and he's like nodding his head. And this one that held the bow for so long is the last one before he seems to reluctantly nod.
Okay. I look at the little one. I start to nonchalantly just kind of dress my wounds, and I look at the youngest one and I say, "You, go get some firewood. Wizard, tell us everything."
You see the little one kind of look up. Me? You want
I'll go with you.
and then you hear as you say that, the other one says, "I'll go with him."
I'll go with you both.
Fine. Mira will tell you everything. And he begins to kind of walk off into some of these trees nearby with the little one.
I'll follow.
Can someone get this damn arrow out of me? It hurts.
Let's see. Yeah, neither of them say anything. The other two that are there. At least
You
2 years.
I will attempt to remove the arrow and dress her wound.
Okay. Easy enough for you.
We need to be more careful.
More careful.
I
He
kind of tie
shot
it
me.
off very. I actually know the packing for the wound. I kind of purposely make it hurt a little bit.
Damn you. I didn't ask to be shot. I didn't ask for any of this.
Well, we're all here now, regardless of what you asked for.
You see the one that is named Mira kind of looks up. Okay, I'll tell you everything. My name is Mira. That's Elric. And then the other ones were Rowan and Tovin. We all live in Fellbrook.
One more time.
So
Mira.
the female wizard is Mira, Mira. The one that shot the bow and arrow, she said that his name was Elric. And the leader individual, his name is Rowan, the one that initially came and told you all to drop your weapons. And then the younger one, his name is Tovin.
And Tovin's the one that looks like he's underage, just trying to keep up with the rest of the kids, right?
Yep. Who?
The third one. So you had Mira, Elric,
Rowan.
somebody.
Rowan. Rowan. So we're all from Fellbrook, and we're all just trying to stick together because of all the kids that have been abducted recently. They seem to go missing late at night, and none of them have returned. Currently, the last one was taken 3 days ago, so that makes 6.
Are they taken from their
That's what I
homes?
left.
Some of
Is there a
them,
sign of struggle?
I don't know. Some of them were taken from their homes. There was a couple that came out here, but I don't think they went this deep into the woods. But if they did, they didn't return. That's why we're out here. We're trying to stick together, and we're trying to find who did this. They're offering gold to people who find them. It would just benefit all of our families if we had some of that.
In my knowledge of this area of the forest, have I ever heard or seen of anything that kidnaps kids or takes kids or anything? Would I know anything about this? For any reason?
Off the top of your head, nothing would strike you. I mean, they're the typical like predators. You know, they're late at night, like wolves and things like that come out, but other than maybe some bandits, you're unsure of what else could be lurking in the woods that would do that.
Okay.
Insight check on Mira.
Go for it. What you inciting? Like, what you looking for?
Is this all? Is she being truthful? Is that why? Is she hiding anything from us?
Okay.
Is she trying to deceive us in the story?
Okay.
I will also do a detect thoughts.
Sure. So we'll do the insight first. Okay, she's gonna make a wisdom save as well for the detect thoughts. She rolled a 16. Insight, she seems like she's given up, at least, like, not in a sense of, like, we're all gonna die, but it's just that, like, she seems to understand the position that they're in. She seems to understand that you guys are strong, you guys are tough, and she seems to be pretty genuine, at least at this moment.
How much gold are your village elders paying for this case to be solved?
Well, some of the families have come forward and offered up gold, but I think right now they said it'd be 100 gold pieces per kid that were given out. It's quite a bit.
Dead or alive?
What?
I mean, I can't ensure that every single child is still alive. Do you want me to bring back the potential dead ones too?
Yeah, I guess.
I just need to know what I'm getting myself into.
I just don't think anybody is expecting that. I think there's a lot of hope.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I think it's still 100 no matter what.
Can you tell us where some of the houses are in this village where these kids were taken?
Yeah, we could take you there. You kind of hear kind of the other individual here, Elric. He kind of clears his throat. Do we really trust them that much? She kind of looks over. What else can we do? He kind of looks. We just met them. They're capable of killing us. You want to take them back to the village? She kind of looks at him, then kind of looks at the rest of you. You're not bad guys, right?
We were bad guys. Do you think we would have gone out of our way to disarm you and end this conflict without bloodshed?
There was some bloodshed.
On their part.
Sorry. You're just defending ourselves. And, I guess, being a little aggressive.
Yes. Defending yourself by attacking us. That makes so much sense.
We just thought that you were the ones. We didn't know. We did tell you to drop your weapons.
To go back with you. Let us get on with that portion of our travel, shall we? Yes, we are all in agreement. Hurrah!
The other individual. You don't need to talk to us like we're kids. I'd appreciate a little bit of respect.
Respect is earned. And these
shot
children
me.
don't have time for that.
I would say you caught my arrow, but sure. Listen, we'll take you back to the village. Don't you guys do anything. And I can't promise that I wouldn't take action.
That means you're paying attention. Those are good instincts.
I'm not like the rest
I
of
don't know
these
about
guys.
you, but I could do for a trip to the tavern.
I think that's wonderful. Let's go together. Maybe we can catch up and get to know each other a little bit better. So we're not complete strangers. Maybe that'll make us all feel a little bit better.
I did already pay for a room.
Both of them kind of look at you. You've been in Fellbrook already.
Yes, that's where I came from.
I've just never seen you before, but that's fine. Let's all go to the tavern. She kind of, the female kind of looks at the rest of you. Maybe they can help us, as she kind of whispers back to him. He kind of says, we'll see.
At this point, do we come back, the three of us?
You guys are probably out still kind of gathering some wood. You see that Rowan tends to kind of help Tovin. He says, listen, you got to find the ones that are not wet. It'd be like pieces like this. And he kind of goes and grabs some. And he seems like he's really trying to teach this kid some stuff. Meanwhile, the kid is like not releasing his gaze on you. Like he is constantly watching you as you're following Carden.
I just give him a smile, and then I'm just gonna just as we're walking, I'm like, and so anyways, you know, Ogwen was mortal just like us, but he died to protect the ones he was with, and he was a soldier who led a warrior, and I'm just gonna keep like talking about the history of Ogma and just like how he's here to protect the innocent, and just basically rattle off my knowledge the whole time we're doing it.
Yeah, Rowan eventually will be like, hey, listen, I totally get that, like, you're this religious guy, and I think that's great for you. It's just, like, Ogma didn't save 6 kids. So, please forgive me if I'm feeling a little bit indifferent.
Or Ogma is now intervening, and he's brought me to you to help you save these 6 kids.
Maybe. Anyway, let's just get some more firewood.
To help. If they haven't already, I'll convince my party that we can help.
It's great. I think there's a nice piece over there. And he kind of points to another log. It doesn't take you guys very much longer. You would probably come back right as they've all kind of decided to go to the village. So they come back with a couple handfuls of firewood, and they kind of drop them back on the ground right here. The rest of you kind of see them come back, and they drop the wood. And Rowan kind of keeps it all, and he looks at the rest of you. So are we staying the night here, or are you holding us hostage?
We're not gonna hold you hostage. And I
How
look at
far
everyone
are we
else,
from
right?
Fellbrook?
Yeah, we were just leaving. So hurry up. We're trying to leave.
Why did we go get all this firewood?
Character building.
Okay. Sure. Let's go to Fellbrook.
Insight check.
Insight check it. Insight. Who are you inciting?
Kale.
Okay.
I didn't send them to go get firewood.
I really know. I'm inside to say it wasn't really for character building for the younger people, or did something happen?
It was
while
a
I was gone?
sarcastic. It was
No,
an
that's what I'm saying,
extremely
yeah.
sarcastic answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out if did something happen while I was gone?
You can roll inside if you want.
I rolled a 14.
Oh, okay. Carden, what do you want to share? I guess you kind of did. It was a sarcastic
It was
answer.
sarcasm, yeah.
You can see that Kale is his patience has worn thin with this group, and considering that there is something important that needs to be done, that we're now just wasting time here, and he would just like to move forward.
Character building.
I give a little smirk to the guy.
He kind of looks at you. He's not like, he's a little displeased about being made to go get firewood, and it's pretty obvious on his face. And he kind of turns. He says, "Come on, Tovin, let's go back home." And he turns, and he is kind of almost obviously like looking for some kind of eye contact towards the rest of his friends, just to make sure that this is like the right call, I guess, is maybe what you could probably gather from it. And as Mira kind of looks over, she kind of nods her head, and Elric seems to do the same. You watch as he kind of takes his bow and wraps it around his back, seems to check his pockets, and at this point you see he's got 2 daggers on his hips as well. And he just kind of makes sure they're in there tight, and then kind of saddles himself up as best as he can, and he kind of veers off almost naturally, and makes his way through more of like the heavier like foliage and trees and stuff. Mira tells you it's just about a couple hours back to Fellbrook. Maybe a little bit longer. We were just kind of scouting around a lot, so it won't take us near as long to get back than it took us to get here. Where are you guys from?
Why don't you walk ahead of us?
Okay. She kind of walks ahead of you. And then y'all can kind of begin traveling out of this area.
I'll walk with her in the front.
So, you guys...
You asked. I'm from Greyhaven.
Interesting. Why are you all the way out here?
I just give a laugh. I shake my head.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just curious.
There's more character building, it seems.
See, like Rowan and Tovin are almost like not even trying to be involved in the conversation. They're walking kind of off to the side as well, but not like Elric would be. He is like sticking to bushes and trees, and you kind of notice like he's doing it as if he's like prepared. He's like jumping into the shadows and staying next, and he's moving slightly, and he's not just walking. Like it's like he's doing it as if he's prepared for something. The rest of them walk completely normal. The female continues to ask questions. So, where did you, like, are all of you friends?
I'm going to continue to give this person the silent treatment until we get to the village.
Okay.
Friends is too familiar of a term that we would use for this group. We've all recently just met.
Associates will be more like it.
So,
I wouldn't know if I would go that far either.
so you all met in Fellbrook, then, and came out to the woods, right?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's just your story is not really adding up to me. And
It doesn't add up to me either.
Right. Okay. Maybe, like we told you our names, maybe you could give us yours?
Arden.
I'm the Astro.
And she doesn't, like, she's still walking ahead. Wasn't there another one of you?
I don't think he wishes to share at the moment.
I roll my eyes. I'm called Courser.
Lovely. Doesn't this feel a little bit better? A little bit friendlier? Or not? Okay. So you haven't seen any kids then?
We have not.
And then at one point, or about this conversation, Rowan's like, Mira, please. I don't think they want to talk to us. She's like, I just was trying to get to know our new friends. And you kind of see Rowan kind of shakes his head and kind of has a whispering conversation between him and Tovin. As from that point on, Mira seems to stop asking questions and keeps walking. If none of you guys want to say anything, it's you guys will get all the way to Fellbrook before any other dialogue would happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my eyes out, scanning as we walk.
Sure.
That's basically it. Just keep on guard.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, same. Just focusing on getting through the woods.
Perfect.
Very, very tired.
Yeah. And you guys would have, well, you actually didn't spend enough time to really do a full short rest, but that's fine. You might have opportunity in Fellbrook, most likely. So, okay, you guys get to the edge of the forest, and let's go ahead and take like a little 5-minute break before we make our way into Fellbrook. How does that sound?
Sure. Sure.
Sounds good.
All
He's
right.
like, crap, I was expecting to talk faster more.
No, I just have to pee. All right, I'll be right back.
I don't know what's come over me. I'm in such a gracious mood. I took
You're
a
so nice.
spear and I didn't kill anyone.
I took an arrow and couldn't kill anyone.
There's a difference there.
Kind of cool getting to see all of y'all's characters in action.
I haven't done anything.
I know you're a mystery. I can't wait to
Nah,
solve.
Yeah, we didn't say anything in the chat. In the
Say what?
description or anything.
there was
Say,
no
huh?
description in chat. We were fine.
Yeah, they were fine. Nothing happened.
Nothing
told
happened
you.
in chat.
Nothing
What
happened
chat?
at all. It wasn't in the Roll20 chat or anything.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Did something get whispered?
No.
No, it was in the general chat. And he said he was
No.
rolling
So
something,
as
he goes, "Ignore that."
a cleric, I have access to all of my spells as I hit the level requirement. So I can change my spells out on after any long rest, up to however many I can prepare. So like right now I can have up to 9 outside of what is always prepared for me. So I took half an hour to add all the cleric spells into my list. Literally have to have the compendium open and drag and drop spells. So as I was dragging and dropping spells, I would sometimes misclick and it would send out spells, and some of them are interesting.
I see.
Yeah.
I won't go look at it. Even though I want
I will.
to. Okay, I will too.
But I'm not gonna read into it.
Nothing to
What
read in.
the-
Nothing to read in there.
Okay.
I haven't read Temple of the Gods yet.
Why is... Who is Kepri, and why is he freaking out about being named a mod?
Oh, it's fine. It's he's one of the guys. He's actually one of my mods in Twitch. So he's one of Coffee's friends, and he used to help him. And Coffee ran like a big, I guess, DayZ server back in the day, and he's actually really, really good. But he's also like a paramedic, so he's also like, he's very, very blunt.
Huh.
Like you think David is like, you know, when we make fun of with our humor, Coffee and Kepri, you should hear them.
Okay.
He's great.
Yeah, he's a good guy though. He said, "I'm no one." He can also hear you in chat right now. Still,
I know. I just keep seeing stuff, and it was make me mod, make me motherfucking mod now, and it's just like escalating.
no, you're a good guy, Kep.
Didn't say you
Nobody-
weren't.
So awful. You're just the worst.
There we go.
He's my hype train conductor.
Okay.
Used to be.
Okay.
Yeah, used to be.
All right, you guys ready to get back in?
If
Yeah.
you are.
Okay. You guys get to the edge of this forest. It's mostly quiet for probably the last hour and a half or so, about 2 hours. And you get to the edge, and it's clear as day to kind of see that Fellbrook is actually not too far from the edge of this forest. In fact, the trees get pretty sporadic, and Fellbrook kind of butts up against just kind of where the sporadic trees are. You also see that there is like a small river, or rather maybe larger creek that kind of runs into Fellbrook, and you do see kind of in the distance what looks like people fishing, and other than that, this is not a very large village. The roads are all more like dirt, and it seems to be, at least from here, just a very simple village. Nothing seems to stand out. The Mira and Rowan and Tovin all kind of stop for a moment. You've kept your eye on Elric, who's not really trying to hide from you, but every now and then just kind of makes his way weaving through the woods. They kind of get to the edge and stop, and you hear Mira for probably the first time in these 2 hours. There it is. There's home. Fellbrook. It's not much to look at, but it's friendly, and people will accommodate you. Sorry. We'll just keep going. And she continues to kind of walk. You guys find what looks like a main road that kind of takes you into Fellbrook. There's a few people here and there standing out and about, and as you approach the kind of the front, like large wooden gates of Fellbrook, there's a few what look like town or village guards, but they almost look more like militia than they do actual like decorated guards, and they're very like simple. I mean, they seem to have some kind of weapon, but they don't have any shields. They're not matching, and they don't really seem to say anything to you as you enter anyway.
Is it the same one that was on watch when I came in?
You take a quick look and notice that it doesn't appear to be. You make your way in, and Diestra, it's all familiar to you, but for the rest of you, Fellbrook, you've probably not been in the village before. Corsair would be the only other one that has probably seen it from afar before, but Corsair, the likelihood of you actually staying in Fellbrook, probably not. But you'd have some knowledge to some degree, just being near Fellbrook. As you guys enter, Rowan says, "I'll take you guys to the best tavern. They've got some pretty solid drinks. Maybe we can just hang out there, discuss whatever we need to discuss further, and then figure out what you guys want to do, or Are you interested in this, or do you just want to know just for fun?
Well, we need to talk to your leaders who sent out this request.
You could, yeah, I guess. It's town-wide knowledge at this point. But we could show you, I guess, some of the houses or the families that were affected, if you want to say that.
Well, I don't want to have any more miscommunication like you guys had with us. So I think talking to the leaders first and letting them know that, and I look to the group, if we are taking this, that, you know, we'll be walking around and asking questions, and I don't need the guards coming up on us and accosting us.
So, you're saying you're interested in helping?
Of course.
Okay. I mean, that's great. Sure. Okay, let's just go. And Rowan kind of begins to lead the way. Tovin at his side. Tovin seems at this point constantly be kind of looking behind and looking at you. Elric is no longer like weaving through the forest and seems to be a little bit more normal. And they begin kind of walking through the the streets, or rather the dirt roads of Fellbrook. It doesn't take more than a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, to walk to a tavern called the Crooked Tankard. You can kind of see the sign is actually crooked, hanging kind of off to the side. This is not the tavern that you originally came to, Diastra. This is a different one. And he kind of looks up, kind of looks at the rest of you, doesn't really stop, just says, Crooked Tankard. It's probably one of the best places to get some drinks and just socialize with people. And he walks in through the doors, and immediately you're kind of met with some warmth that kind of fills the room. You see some firelight nearby. There's a few tables that are kind of set up. It seems like they were maybe in the middle of cleaning some. It's not busy at this time of day. And but you do see there is a barkeep that is at the bar. Seems to be probably an older woman who is kind of like this, leaning on her hand, and she kind of looks up as you all enter, and then she kind of, come on in. This is a human as well, and she welcomes you all in. Perhaps some lunch? You all look tired, weary. Rowan, who are your friends? He kind of looks back at them. Just some visitors. They're here to just maybe grab some drinks. I don't know if they're going to be staying very long. How about you get us just a little bit of maybe some food and some simple drinks for everybody? She's like, are we talking drinks, or are we talking some simple apple cider, something to just to lay back on? What would you all like?
What, like in a place like this, what would be like the normal cost for a round of drinks for everybody? For our group, so what is that, 8 of us?
Yeah, it probably for a round of drinks, you're probably looking at like a silver.
I will put down a gold.
Okay.
And then say, let's start off with a round of something a little bit strong.
She looks, I like your kind. I'll make sure to treat you right. And she kind of takes it and kind of looks at the coin, places it in her pocket, and begins working on some drinks for everyone.
And some food too, please.
Of course. Anything in particular?
What do you got?
Oh, we've got some of the normal of. Can make some soups. I've got some fresh lamb. I've got some some cow that I can kind of make into something. It's whatever your really
I'll take the
preference.
lamb, please.
Whatever you have readily available is fine. We won't be staying long.
I'm on it. She kind of goes and begins to prepare some food for everybody.
Are there any other patrons in this place?
Right now, it just appears to be that there are 2 other groups. And as you all enter, they kind of got quiet, noticed your arrival, and then both groups kind of went back to conversating, but it's still pretty quiet. So the 2 groups have kind of gone to whispering. She kind of looks as the barkeep is preparing some of the drinks, and she kind of gets those out quicker. She notices, oh, dear, are you okay? And she kind of notices Diastra and your previous wound. Did you get hurt?
As a matter of fact, I did get hurt. This little punk decided that he wanted to shoot me.
Who shot you?
Is he in here?
Yeah, he's in there with you guys. The whole group.
Straight up points at him. That one.
And she kind of looks, Elric Vane, why did you shoot this woman? And he says, I prefer the term catching the arrow, but let's just say she walked in my way. She walked in my way. She's fine. She says, it doesn't sound like a great apology, Elric. Sorry. She's like, here. Your drink's on the house. Don't worry about that. And let me take care of this. And she kind of comes over with a warm rag and do you mind? I can help. I can help.
That would be nice.
She takes a warm rag and then some bandage, and she attempts to try to kind of dress it a little bit better and take a look at it. Well, it's definitely one of Elric's arrows. It's not clean at all. Oh, that boy. Just kind of begins cleaning you up. For the rest of you, you notice that Mira and Tovin kind of go and find a nearby table, and they sit. Rowan seems to kind of stand with you guys for the time being.
Look, we are here to investigate the case of the missing children. Where do you recommend we start? Who would know the most about the case here in town?
Are you asking the barkeep?
Yes.
She kind of looks at you. Oh, well, it's great to hear that we have more people coming to look. It's been very worrisome, to say the least. To be honest, you could try checking with the families, but none of them know what happened.
We just need as many details as we can get.
Sure. It seems like all of them happened sometime at night. The kids, at least to my knowledge, they're always playing out and about in the village. The occasional one sneaking out into the woods is all, but they have always come back before. You know, kids. They just enjoy to do kid things. It's just unfortunate that one after another, they just stopped showing up, and after the second one, we started to conduct more of an investigation, and yet we still couldn't seem to figure out what was going on. More kids kept getting missing. It's tragic.
How far in between each missing child?
Just a couple days, usually. I think. It may have been 3 or 4 days, but they all happened very fast, it felt like.
in the most recent case?
Just a few days ago, in fact. She says, "Oh, little Lisa. She was such a joy. She was just... Why would anyone take her? I just don't understand."
How old were they?
Most of them were under 10.
All of them were under 10?
Most. I guess just 2 of them weren't. The oldest was a 13-year-old. The youngest was 6.
And when were those taken? Was that in the earlier or was that the more recent?
Our 13-year-old was taken probably almost a week ago. Lisa was 8, and she was the last one to disappear. If it helps, I have the names of all of them. I try to keep an ear out.
Yes, it would help. Thank you.
She kind
And
of...
their families, if you have them.
She stops kind of tending to Diastra and kind of gets back to slowly working on drinks while giving you all of this information.
The names of the children.
Of course. So Lisa was one of them. Little Bennett. And then Corin. And Pell. And Sarah. And then William.
Are there still many children in this village?
Oh, of course. Yeah, there's plenty of children still here. They're all terribly worried and crying all the time because their friends are missing. It's the worst. It's terrible. He watches as you guys are having this conversation, Elric kind of stands, or rather he has been standing, but he looks to all of you. I'm just going to take a moment. I'll be outside. I'll be back in a second. He kind of turns and begins to walk towards the front doors.
Which
I'm gonna
one was
look
that?
at.
What was that?
Which one was that?
That was Elric. That was the one that shot you.
I'm gonna look at all 3 of you, Diastra, Kale, and Cardin, and I'm just gonna nod to you, and then I'm going to, as stealthily as possible, just kind of slip away from the table and follow him out.
Okay. You can roll a stealth. Nice. Yeah, you're stealthy.
I'm just gonna watch what this dude does.
You do so. You follow him out. As you're doing so, he just kind of strolls out, and then as you follow him out, you see he doesn't go far. He just kind of stands out in the dirt, kind of on the dirt road, kind of looks up and down the roads, and he just seems to stand there.
I'm gonna stay hidden and continue to watch him and see if anything happens.
Okay. As you do so, after both of you leave, the barkeep kind of looks at the rest of you. Oh, pardon me. I've not even introduced myself. My name's Brenna Alderwick, and it is a pleasure to have new people in our village. We're so glad to have you, and well, thank you for being interested in maybe trying to solve this case with these children. They're paying people. Well, at least they're hoping to pay somebody a decent portion of gold to find them.
Were the children you may not know this, but were the children acting weird before they disappeared? Did they say they saw anything, heard anything?
No, they did very normal things. They would hang out around here, and they'd pester other adults, and they didn't seem like they were doing anything odd. She kind of looks kind of out, kind of by the door again, and well, you didn't hear this from me, but Elric, I want to apologize for his attitude, and he hasn't been the same since he's had a tragic incident. It's been several years, actually maybe just 2, but his sister went missing and was never found. He's not ever been the same since. He thinks that there's something definitely in the woods, but we've sent people out there, we've looked, we've never found anything. I know those kids, they keep going out there anyway, despite telling us telling them that they shouldn't be out there. It's dangerous. Anyway, he's talked like he knows there's something out there. He just has to find it. So please, if you do see him, just go easy on him.
Where was the last child taken from? Can you point us in that direction? It was 3 days ago, right?
Yes. Just down the road, you'll see a kind of a worn down homestead. That's the family's house. I don't know that they're super in the mood, but maybe if they know that you're coming to help, that they'd be open to maybe telling you more.
Would it be okay for us to let them know that you sent us?
I suppose. I'm sure it's fine. Being the barkeep, I want to maintain a decent reputation here, but I do understand that this is way more important than my reputation.
Is there someone else we should go start with if we did wish to help?
Well, they're your closest ones. If you want, you're free to go and talk to them, but any of the others, I'm sure, will be the same, knowing that their little one is gone. I think,
I'm sorry, did she say their name? Your family's name?
No.
It was Lisa that was last, right?
Yeah. Lisa, her parents are Tom and Elira. They work at our apple orchard. They're very good people.
Does this Elric guy seem to be up to anything?
As you're out there, he just seems to kind of looks around. There's one point his head's kind of down, and then you notice that he kind of shifts as if he's about to turn and head back into the tavern. I would assume you're hiding so well he probably doesn't even notice you as he turns and makes his way back in.
Perfect. I'm gonna make my way back in as well.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to slide back in as if nobody really ever knew that you disappeared to begin with. You kind of find your way back in. Well, I'll get that food out for the rest of you, and feel free to stay a while. She kind of.
What time of day is it?
It's no, you're good. It's still probably about mid-morning, or well, actually, it's probably afternoon at this point. Probably 2:30, 3 o'clock, basically. So, I guess.
So we still have some time in the day.
Yeah.
I think we should eat lunch, take a break here, and then go. I think it's a good idea to start what you said, Kale. Go start with the youngest family, the most recent one.
I was making sure that our little Archer here wasn't up to any funny business. I think he's just distraught. Did you guys find out anything?
He had a sister went missing 2 years ago.
Well, that makes sense. Is there anything else?
It makes sense. None of this makes sense.
People tend to be emotional when losing those they love. That's all I know. Well, say we pick up on any leads that we can. One of these people accompanying us, they know something about these children, or we can find their families. We should probably start at the most recent case.
Yeah, we're going. I think we're after lunch. We're going to Lisa's.
Okay. Do we have any information on her?
Most recent abduction. She was. How old was she? 8. So we have her parents' names.
Okay.
And basically, yeah, it's probably best to just try to question them, but gingerly, since it's just happened, they're not going to be willing to open up. I can open that door. My order is sent to towns all the time for investigations. If we go in here and let them know that we are part of the order and here on investigating, they might be more willing to open up to us.
I don't need for them to like us. I just need them to decide if we're useful or not.
Yes, and that's how
I
we
don't
can use it.
understand. Sure, I'll let you lead. I don't do
If we
super
just come in,
well in
if we just
religion.
come in asking questions, they're just going to be closed off. They need to have a reason to trust us. My
Huh.
order's done a good deal in this area.
Could be a useful asset. Okay, I'll let you lead. Definitely.
Yeah,
Are we just gonna waste time here, or should we go?
Well, I think this is a good chance for us to eat, rest,
Oh right.
maybe
eat.
maybe get some vitality back. I don't know about y'all, but I am exhausted. I feel like I'm not at my full points.
We are doing a short rest, right?
We would like to take a short rest. I think.
I'm
is
hoping that
what this
lunch.
is
I'm
code
hoping
for.
lunch is gonna. Yeah, I'm hoping lunch is gonna count as a short rest.
yeah, it will. If you guys stay here for a little bit and eat, you'll get a short rest.
Could be a good chance to decide how we move forward as a group. It might help to know kind
What
of.
does it do automatically now?
So let's see.
If you hit short rest, yes. Oh,
I did-
it healed you. Your short rest healed you.
Oh, so your
I
mark-
did
Hit
I
die.
did hit die.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I wanna heal.
So you would need to
I
use.
healed for nothing. What?
Did you hit short rest?
I did hit
Yeah.
short rest. I'm trying to see.
Short
what-
rest shouldn't heal.
Oh,
short
hold on.
rest shouldn't heal you. Short rest should only give you the properties of if you have a class that does certain things that gets certain things back on short rest. Below that, there should be hit dice, and it will show you how many hit dice. The box next to that,
Yeah.
you should be able to click on and use one of your hit die.
If you click on short rest too, at least on mine, it says underneath the whatever the last checkbox, it has Paladin and it has the hit dice for me to select.
Oh, I see.
So I'm gonna try that real quick and see if I did it. Yep, it gave me 19. Yeah, so you can hit short rest and then click the die you want to use. How many dice you want to use, or you can do the bottom way too.
Okay, so I went ahead and used 2 of my hit die.
Yeah, same. That gave me full sick. That's cool. That's a nice feature.
Almost back.
I don't know if short rests I get anything on short rests.
A
Besides health.
paladin?
I don't think so.
I don't think
No,
at
no.
5th level.
I think it's warlock, sorcerers,
Wizards,
and
yeah,
maybe
wizards.
wizards.
Yeah, I think wizards do. But it's okay. I got my health. That's all I need. Got my health. Ogma's watching over me. We got this.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So as you guys are resting, you're given different foods for each of you. The food is cooked like it's pretty delicious. It all tastes fresh. It's all hot and warm and it's definitely like pretty good for a village. You're accompanied with drinks. Everything seems to be like, as far as drinks go, that it's some kind of like apple to it. There's like a sliver of apple in your drink as kind of like a special thing that they seem to do. But nevertheless, there's like apple ciders and different things that you guys all get. That's very appley paired with your meals. As you guys eat, the rest of the group doesn't really talk a whole lot. Mira may occasionally speak to Brenna or Rowan, but they don't seem to talk to you guys until your meal ends. It's at this point that all of you would benefit from your short rest, and you're ready to go and check out Lisa's where she would have lived, if you still want to do that.
Yep, I'm down if y'all down. Is there anything we need to look at Mira? Is there anything we need to know about? Do you know these families?
Not like super personally. I knew some of them, the kids anyway, just from being around, and I haven't really talked to the families.
Well, I'll ask you this because we'll repeat this question many times, I'm sure. Did any of the kids start acting strange before they left? Did they say they talked to somebody, saw something, just changed in demeanor?
I don't think they did. I don't know.
Were they fighting at home?
They seem normal. They just do normal kid stuff. Playing in the streets, running around, doing kid stuff. Like, I don't know. I didn't notice anything with any of them. They were just here one day, and it was like they were just here, and then they were gone.
Are there any other children still in the village?
Yeah, there's some. Tovin wouldn't consider himself a kid, but the oldest so far was 13, so why wouldn't they want to take a 15-year-old?
There could be a couple of reasons.
She said Tovin?
Yeah.
She did, okay.
But besides him, there are others. Plenty others, in fact.
Does anybody know who Lisa's best friends were?
Her parents, I think.
Well, that makes sense. Okay, group, moving forward. I'm gonna leave most of the talking to anyone else but me.
I'm just gonna make an introduction to just set them at ease. If any of you have questions, it'll be the time to ask. So we're just gonna throw a little bit of weight behind our questioning.
Sure.
I would say until you get all of this figured out, you might want to keep all those other kids kind of under lock and key.
Yeah, nobody's out at nightfall anymore. Everyone, all the kids are curfewed and locked in their houses just because of what's been going on. But even still, there's some of them were abducted from within their house, so it doesn't seem like any kid is safe right now.
Which ones were taken from their houses?
Well, Benny, he was taken, and William, and I think Corin.
We talked to Lisa's parents. We talked to them next.
I'll come along, and maybe we don't need Rowan and Tovin and Elric. It could just kind of be a lot for this many people to travel along, and I can kind of just be maybe more of a guide. I can tell you where everybody's at and just let you do your thing.
Between all the kids, is there any connections? Were they friends? Did they know each other? Did they play together? Or they didn't know each other at all?
I'm sure they probably all knew each other. The kids are playing all the time out in the roads. It's just what they do. I mean, before what?
Did they all like each other?
I think
this group did. The ones that weren't taken, specifically the ones taken.
I think so. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head if any of them like had problems with each other, or even if their families had any issues.
Seems like our best lead right now is to go ahead and question the parents.
Yeah, let's walk and talk.
Sure. Here, I'll lead the way, and she begins to walk down the dirt road and take you to Lisa's house.
I just want to say, because I think it's useful for you four to know, I'm somewhat of an outlander. I'm very accustomed to the woods. I'm very accustomed to hunting. So if this is the doing of some beast, rely on me to track it. I will find it. If this is the doing of a man, I will bring back his head.
You're a little intense.
Noted.
It's what's helped me survive.
It's not long before you guys reach what looks like worn down, definitely could use some repairs looking kind of house. Miro says, well, there it is. That's Lisa's house. Her parents are probably home. I don't think they've been at the orchard. Just dealing with, all of that. There you go. Good luck. I'll be right behind you.
Thank you. We'll go ahead and walk up and knock on the door.
Yeah, you knock, and quickly you hear footsteps that it travels quickly to the front door, and the door opens fast, and you see a woman that opens the door. Hello? Who is it? Who are you?
And her name was Elvira, right? Or Elvira?
Elira.
Elraya.
Oh, all right, hold on. What was it?
Tom and Elira live here, and their daughter is Lisa.
Yes. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm writing my notes. We apologize for the sudden intrusion, but are you Elira?
Yes. Do you know anything about Lisa?
No, but that's why we're here, and I'll go ahead and pull out a chain with Ogma's symbol on it. I am Paladin Thornwood, here on the Order of Ogma. We're here to investigate about what happened to these children. And we've been sent here to start questioning and figure out, just basically to get a lead. And since yours was most recent, we had to come here. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I know it's still fresh, but any information you can give us will help us hopefully find your child.
She looks at all of you, and her eyes well up, and please come in, please. And she welcomes you in as she rushes into her house, and you see it's not a whole lot of space, but she welcomes you in, and please take a seat, please. I'll tell you everything I know. If it's gonna help. She disappeared a few nights ago. She was walking home. She was playing with some friends, and I think she was at the chapel, and she was supposed to be coming home, and she just never did.
Oh, she was coming home from the chapel?
Yes. But oftentimes she would find herself out by the woods, and she knew not to go out to the woods. We told her it was very dangerous, but she would find herself right there at the edge of the woods, and we'd have to run out there. We'd have to discipline her, but she was just so fascinated. For some reason, she would just never stay away. But she was supposed to be at the chapel.
Same area of woods every time that she would find herself at the edge of?
Yeah, relatively.
Did she ever
This may
talk
sound
about...
like a
Go ahead, Astra.
this may sound like a strange question, but did she ever hear or tell you of any voices or friends that you could never see?
No, she said her favorite flower is out there on the edge of the woods. And she had to pick this flower, and I've told her time and time again. And you can see she's like starting to get emotional. I just want her to come home.
And what is her favorite flower?
She would pick these little wildflowers out on the edge.
What wildflower? Sorry.
Just like random, it felt random, like these little white and yellow wildflowers. She would just pick a whole bunch of them and bundle them up and run home. And she actually runs over and she grabs one that is kind of wilted. They would look like these, and she kind of hands them to you, Cardin. Just these very simple white, yellow, purple, like wildflowers. You've seen these time and time again. There's nothing special about them, at least to appearance. All of you have actually probably seen these exact same wildflowers. They're very common.
Is there any information you could tell us? There was no trouble here at home? I hate to ask, but we have to look from all aspects. Did she get into any fights with any of her friends that have been missing? Was she close to any of the friends? Was she close with Bennett or Corin or Pell or Sarah or William?
I mean, she spent time with a lot of those kids, but she was very curious. Like, she would always find herself just in places that she's not supposed to be, and I think that's why she was always out at the woods. But she was never, there was no problems here at home, and I don't think she got into issues with anybody. She loved everybody. She talked to everybody.
I'm gonna whisper to Cardin, ask why she was going to the chapel.
Why was she going to the chapel that night? What was she doing over there? Or what was she supposed to be doing over there?
It's right now considered one of the more safer areas for kids.
Did any of the other children go missing from there too? Or coming home from the chapel?
No, this is the first one. I guess it was supposed to be safe. And Brother Halwyn was supposed to be watching over them, and I'm sure he was. I'm sure he probably sent her home.
How do you spell his name?
Brother Halwyn, Halwen. He watches over the chapel.
Please give us an approximate description of this gentleman. Approximately how tall? Any known associates or aliases?
Yeah, he's
I'm just kidding, brother. I was just kidding.
She would have done it.
Is he the only brother there at the chapel?
Most days, he watches over it, but they're volunteers. But he would have watched over all of them, and he would have made sure that they all got told to go home. A bunch of kids play around there, And now that this has happened, kids aren't even allowed to go play because more keep getting taken. They have to stay inside all day and stay with adults.
Several missing child cases. It seems irresponsible to send kids traveling alone at night.
Well, she wasn't there at night originally. She knows she's supposed to be home earlier. We were working at the apple orchards. And when we came home, she wasn't here.
Where's the church? Where's the chapel?
It's
Where's
just
the- where's
it's just down the road.
Here's the steeple.
Just down the road, just a mere few minutes from here. It's a stone chapel. It's a lot of people know it's like a more of maybe a shrine to some of the prime gods. It's hard to miss. It's got moon symbol lanterns that hang outside. They're usually lit, especially as it gets darker now. We try to keep
Did you
the...
take her to the chapel?
No. We told
Did you
her...
let her go there by herself?
Yes. Yeah, we did. But we thought she would be safe. And Brother Holwyn said that she was there. She said that she was there and she was playing with some of the other kids.
And she did not leave.
And she
until at night.
and Holwyn sent her home. He said that he told all of the kids it's getting close to dusk and it's time for them to go home.
And that was when she was supposed to be home. Was that before dusk?
Yeah. But she didn't
Well,
make
it's
it home.
wonderful that she was playing with other kids there. What do you know who else was there that she was playing with?
I'm sure it's some of the other friends that she has. I don't know exactly who all was there. I'm sure Brother Holwyn would know. She hangs out with one of her friends. Her name's Abby. She hangs out with her often. But she makes new friends all the
Where
time.
did Abby reside?
Abby resides just a few roads down from here.
And anything else you can tell us that you might have not told anybody else? We promise we are just here for the truth. We want to find your child. We want to find Lisa. Anything that can help us.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna nudge Kale's shoulder and I'm gonna whisper to him. We need to go and question this brother, Holwyn. We need to investigate the route between here and the chapel.
I don't disagree. I think we should stop by Abby's first, though, to independently corroborate some stories before we see the brother.
I'm nodding my head.
Well, we don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you for the information. I promise, as soon as we find any more information, you'll be one of the first to know, along with the other families.
Thank you.
By Ogma, I hope we can find them.
Please just find her. My husband hasn't spoken in days since it happened.
Just with grief, or
Yeah. Please find her.
Let's go!
I'm bad at reading social cues, so I just turn and walk away.
yeah, we're gonna slowly just let ourselves out.
And she kind of helps, kind of follow you out, but she's holding back some of her emotions for sure. And she walks you out the door.
Okay.
Mira kind of looks. This is not easy.
Abby, do you know where she would reside? Or is it a couple roads over?
I am not completely certain on where she lives. I just know where the missing kids went because we were kind of investigating. Or sorry, where the missing kids' parents and where they live.
Walk back over. Elira, I am so sorry. Can you please point us in the direction? We want to go talk to Abby's parents next.
We need a GPS roadmap to where.
And she's
where
like
Abby resides.
just about to close the door. Oh, yeah. It's just 3 roads that way. And she kind of gives you some descriptors. But she tells you it's the house with the large tree out front. It's one of the bigger ones in the village. You can't miss it.
Okay. We'd like to go try to see Abby if we could first, before heading to the chapel.
All right.
Here's the steeple inside. It's all the people.
Are any of you good at talking to kids?
Is that a skill check?
Do what?
I said, is that a skill check?
Me?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm saying because you're good at talking to kids. I'm like, oh, is that like a survival or anything like, jokingly. But I feel like I don't know if he is. I don't know if Carter would be.
Oh yeah, I've got this skill over here. Every time I destroy an opponent, I can have advantage on charming a child.
Jesus.
Is that useful? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that did not sound like that. That doesn't sound like, yeah.
I thought it was niche, but
I thought it was nice.
If it's just charisma, I have quite a bit of that. I mean, the Astro does. I don't.
Also, Kale or Carter has like some charisma. Got a +4. On my save.
All right. You guys head over to Abby's, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You all make your way over to Abby's, and you find a house with a large tree, but also something you notice is all of the windows are barred shut. It seems like the house has been gone into it seems like it's taken care of, but that's something else you definitely notice is all of the windows have been barred shut. You do see that there is a wood axe beside the front door, and that there's lots of lanterns kind of placed about around the house.
I'm sorry, there's what around the house?
Lanterns, like an abnormal amount. Like there's a lot. Probably
Like they're trying to scare away the dark.
Could be. There's about 10 lanterns set up.
Walk up to the door and just.
Yeah. You take a little knock, and the door opens, but it opens fast. And you see kind of this larger man looking kind of at you. And he says, "What can I do for you?"
Same thing. Show out my symbol of Agma. Howden Thornwood sent for the investigation. We were hoping to talk to Abby. We heard that she was with Lisa the day she disappeared. We just kind of want to get her side of events before we seek further.
Why would I trust any of you guys?
You can stand there and talk. You can be with us. I'd more than welcome you to be with us as we talk to her.
Well, we'll stay right out here on the porch.
We just want to find these kids.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. But nobody's coming into my house.
That is fine. You can bring her out here then. We just have a few questions for her. We'll be in and out of your hair, and then we're moving on to the church next.
I think anything you have to say to her, you can say to me.
I will say to you, you can stand here with her.
All right.
I don't think I'm going to bring her out. What do you want? What do you want to ask her?
We just want to coordinate. We just want to get her side of the story before we cross-check that with what happened at the church when we go question the brothers there.
You mean the night that she disappeared and they were hanging out together? You think Abby has something to do with this, don't you? You think I have something to do with this?
No. What? Are you feeling guilty, sir? Like.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like put her hand on his arm. Let me try. Sir, we don't suspect anyone. We're just trying to figure out what happened to Lisa, and Abby was the last one that we know that saw her. We just want to know if Lisa was doing anything strange, or if there was anything that Abby might have heard.
I don't think Lisa was doing anything strange.
I understand your hesitation. I would be hesitant too. We just want to find Lisa and the other kids.
You kind of hear in the background a small voice, "Daddy?" He says, "Abby, get back." And you can kind of hear some small footsteps kind of trot off. I understand that you guys are trying to help, but that's more for the local guard, the town guard, to maybe try to fix this problem, not some vigilantes dressed like they're ready to invade my house.
Thus far. We do not want to invade your house. We can stand back. There is no problem with that. We just want to do our best to find Lisa and those other children. We don't want anything further than information from Abby. We'll stand as far back as you would like. We just want to ask her a couple of questions.
Can we see her? Can we see Abby yet?
You just heard her voice kind of in the background, but you hadn't seen her yet.
Sir, if these children are found, Abby could be the key, have information that can help us find whoever actually did this and bring these children home. What if Abby was taken? Wouldn't you want vigilantes or the guard or anybody to seek out information and try to find your daughter and bring her home? That's what we're here for. We're here to help. And you holding us back is wasting time, which means it could hurt a child that's already been taken. Time is of the essence.
You watch as he kind of takes his right arm and kind of reaches and grabs the wood axe by the front door and kind of holds it. You do a single thing that I don't like, and I'm killing one of you. You understand? Do you understand?
I just give him a nod.
He kind of looks back. Helena, go get Abby. And you kind of hear some more movement in the house, and you see a woman come to the front door as well, and then you see a little girl who also comes forward, and it looks like she's been crying as she kind of comes up. And he says, "Abby, these people here want to ask you some questions. You be honest with them, okay?" And she kind of just nods her head. And then he just stands there, and you can tell he's gripping this axe pretty tight, but he's standing there kind of guarding her. And then he kind of looks to the rest of y'all.
I'm going to squat down and just hold up my symbol again to her. Do you know what this means?
Mm-mm.
It means I help people. It means I find people. It means I investigate things. You're not in trouble. Okay?
Okay.
We just want to hear what happened that day from your side. We don't want to hear what your parents told you to say. We don't want to hear what other adults told you to say. We just want to hear your side of things.
Okay.
Take your time. I know it's tough. You can do this.
Lisa was my friend. And she disappeared. And I'm not allowed to go outside anymore.
And where were you guys at when she disappeared?
We were at the church.
Were you really at the church? And again, you're not in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Brother Howland told us to go home.
When was this?
Just a few days ago.
Was it morning or afternoon?
It was evening. Just before the sun went down.
Did you guys walk home together?
No, we live on different areas.
Did you walk home with anyone else?
No. Well, I did, but then they went home too.
I'm gonna whisper to Pardon. We need to find. I know. We need to find out whenever they stopped walking together. At what point they split up.
So you guys went home together for a little bit?
No, me and another friend. But
Which friend?
her name's Bree. And she's really nice. But I was playing with Lisa most of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a lot of fun.
What did you play?
All kinds of games. And then she was telling me about her day, and her parents were scared, and my parents were scared. And then we were daring each other to go to the tree line, but we didn't go because Lisa keeps getting in trouble.
So you like to go with her to her special place?
Sometimes.
Wildflowers?
Yeah, sometimes. Lisa says that she met an old lady there one time.
Do you know did she describe what the old lady looked like?
No, but she said she was really nice. She said that she knew songs that nobody else knew.
Did she ever sing a song for you?
No, but at night I keep hearing songs. And you
man.
yeah, at that point he kind of looks and he's like, it's just trauma.
What?
She's hearing things. We don't play music here at
Do you
night.
like music?
Yeah, I like music.
Can you remember what the songs sound like?
Well, it's different. So, not really.
What do you mean by it's different?
Well, like, ever since Lisa disappeared, there's been a song that I've heard every night, but it's different every night.
Can you hum it? Just a version of it?
Did you hum the one you heard last night?
It was something kind of like kind of.
And what is that? Does that make you feel? What do you feel like when you hear that?
It kind of makes me happy.
It doesn't make you feel like wanting to do something or put a thought in your head or...
No, I just get really happy. And the father kind of interrupts again. This is ridiculous.
One last question, sir, please. The old lady, has Lisa ever said that she likes wildflowers? Is that why Lisa likes to pick them? Does she pick them for her?
She's just always liked flowers. But she's really liked these new flowers. And she says you can only find them by the forest. So we go out to the forest. Yeah.
Can you...
Where is that spot?
It's out by the forest edge. It's kind of out of the village. I could show you. And then the adult's like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Mira, do you have a map?
Sure. Yeah. I think I've got one. And she kind of starts to dig in her satchel. She's got a simple map of Fellbrook.
I'm just gonna hold that map out to Abby. Abby, can you see? So here's the church, and I'm guessing, can we see the church on the map?
Yeah.
So here's the church. Is that special wildflower spot anywhere on this map that you might guess?
She kind of like runs her finger, and it kind of goes in a couple different places before she kind of lands on a spot. We kind of go somewhere like, I think over here. And it's probably maybe 10-15 minutes of a walk from the church, you would guess. It goes outside of the village to the tree line. Not exactly where you guys came out of to begin with, but a little bit further away from kind of where you guys came from.
And are these the white and yellow flowers that she took to her mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, Abby, now
Abby,
I need you. Go ahead.
You've been really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do a big favor for us. Go ahead, Disaster. Sorry.
No, you go. You go.
Every time I hear a pause, I'm like, it's like long enough where I feel like it's done, and then I'm like, okay. No, go ahead and finish your thing. I didn't say anything. Go ahead and finish your thing.
Dad, would you mind if I gave her a gold piece for her help?
A gold piece. You can kind of see his eyes kind of like, he's kind of shocked at this. That's a little much.
Vigilante works good.
She's given us a lot of helpful information. And like I said, that's all we wanted.
I suppose you can.
Okay. And she like digs into her bag. It's literally just like a purse. It's not like a backpack. It's like a purse. She's like digging in it. Oh, no, not pulls out a dress. Oh, there it is. Here you go, and shoves the dress back in.
She kind of takes it and holds it with two hands. I keep telling Dad that I saw Lisa outside of my house the other night, but he doesn't believe me. And he kind of looks, and he's like, he kind of looks at Abby, and he's like, again with the stories. He's like, you didn't see Lisa.
I'm gonna put
What
my hand
night
up.
did you see her?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand up to quiet him.
He said, "This is ridiculous. This is all just child imagination. This is make believe. We're not hearing the songs at night. Why is it just her?
Are you a child?
You're proving my point. Child imagination.
It's something that is seeking children.
It could be a spell, sir. We do need to investigate this with all seriousness and all caution.
Abby, what night did you see Lisa? Was it the night that she went missing?
Well, it was actually 2 nights ago. So, the day after. I don't really think it was her, though.
Was she humming one of your songs that you've been hearing?
She was singing. But sometimes she sang, but I was trying to wave her to come to my house, and she just wouldn't. And she was waving at me. But I'm not allowed to go out.
Did she look different? Did she look the same?
It was kind of
dark. Was she wearing
dark.
the same clothes?
It was kind of dark, so I don't really know.
It's okay. Hey,
Well,
you did great.
Abby, I think you did a great job not going out there. It wasn't safe. But we're
Yes.
going to try real hard to find Lisa, okay?
Okay.
And I need you to do something really, really important right now. You need to make sure you listen to your mom and dad and don't go outside.
Okay.
They're here to protect you.
I guess.
If you hear anything strange, you make sure to tell him, and I'll look up at him, and he will let us know. I don't care how silly it sounds to him.
Okay. It's at this point he kind of
You need to start
kind of-
believing what she says.
he kind of pats his daughter away, and she kind of slowly kind of walks back into the house, and it seems like the mother walks in with her, and he kind of looks at the rest of all of you. hopefully that helps your investigation.
I'm hoping it does. Thank you, sir.
Kind of goes back into his house and shuts the door.
I still want to talk to the brother.
All right.
Maybe more worth it to investigate these woods since
Well, I think we should go talk to the brother. I think we should go talk to the brother first, and then get that side of the story, and then see if maybe he had heard if any of the other kids may have been near a lady. You know, any mention of that, and then we can go.
I
look.
don't think any adults are going to be seeing anything.
No, I'm gonna say. No, I'm gonna ask if did they say anything about a lady that they've been seeing one. Anyways, all these kids have disappeared at night, right? I think we need to investigate that area at night.
See what you're saying. Tracking footprints and tracks and things is easier in the daytime. Maybe we should split up.
Well, I hate to tell you, but you don't even know what their footprints look like.
It's true, but I know the difference between an adult woman's footprints and children's footprints, and I can check for signs of struggle. It wouldn't hurt to have someone patrolling the area, maybe, while the rest of you go and question. Or I can stick with you.
I'm okay with splitting up if everyone else feels safe.
Yeah, let's split the party.
Mira kind of
I
looks.
do not want to go anywhere on my own. I don't know this place. It is dirty. These people, I don't want to be alone.
Mira kind of pops up. Just a suggestion, but like if Abby is hearing and seeing things, like it could be a good idea to maybe hang out here tonight. If we do see anybody, or we can maybe jump on them.
I was thinking something similar. If she's already hearing it, I wonder if that's like a precursor.
I hate to say that she's next.
It would definitely be good to know if other children are hearing these songs and voices, or if there have been any other sightings of this old woman in the woods. I'm actually, I'm starting to see Cardin's point. It's probably more worth it to do some more questioning at this point in time. And then we can decide where exactly we should be tonight, assuming that whatever is this serial kidnapper is planning to strike again. If it's this woman luring children into the woods, surely if it happened last night and there have been missing kids every couple of days or so, we can assume that the frequency of these kidnappings won't let up. So I don't know. I think we do need to get some more information.
Agree.
Mira, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When Elric's sister disappeared,
Yeah.
was it kind of similar to this, or did somebody find something of her?
Elric doesn't really talk about it, but from what we gathered, she just, I guess it was kind of similar, but she just was gone. Like, a lot like these kids. She was here one day, and I think Elric sent her to go get something. For some reason it took longer than usual, and she never came back. I think she was going to Alder Roots to get maybe some supplies or something, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he sent her to go get something, and she just never came back. And Elric spent weeks looking for her, months. He's convinced that it's something with those woods, but we spent, like I said, weeks and months, and we never found her. Never found a trace.
It might be worth talking to him too.
Good luck. It's kind of a sensitive topic for him.
Hey, I understand, but we don't have time to be sensitive. If it means finding these kids, we need to pursue any avenue.
I mean, it's been a whole year though, and all of these have taken place recently. It might be better to just talk to the ones that have been affected recently first. At least that's what I think. But if you feel like it's more important to talk to Elric, I'm not gonna oppose you.
No, I think we should go talk to the brother. I'm just saying, if we do talk to Elric, I would like to know if maybe she was hearing songs. Maybe was she seeing a lady. I'm just trying to see if there's a correlation.
I understand.
But we're wasting daylight here. Is everyone good? Should we go to the chapel, or do you guys want to go to the site first?
Yeah, let's stop by the site and see what we can see in daylight. It's on the way to the chapel, right? From here.
Where at? Sorry.
The where she pointed on the map.
Oh yeah.
Edge of the wood.
Yeah, you guys would have to go out of town a little ways, but you could definitely go there first if you want.
Are we going to pass by the chapel first before heading out there, or?
Yeah. Yeah, you could kind of route your way to the chapel and then head out.
What's more time? What would be more time? We ask Mayor. What's basically more time efficient?
It would
out there first and then chapel, or chapel then there.
It would be better probably to go to the chapel first and then go, because chapel would be on your way.
Yeah. All right, let's do whatever. I think we should do whatever is more efficient.
Okay.
Chapel first.
All right. This is a great stopping point as well. I know it's kind of there at the time for everybody. So if you guys want, we can just pick up next time you guys are headed to the chapel.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that is a great stopping point.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Well, wasn't expecting it to get like that crazy. Like over here, we're gonna solve a.
Oh, there's just a woman who sings songs, and I see the ghost of my best friend.
Calling
every
it
now and then.
out of character. I'm calling it. It's got to be a hag.
That's what I was thinking.
Seems like a hag to me. Could be harpies, maybe.
Should
Right,
be
you have to-
interesting.
I'll have
Maybe
to
have
see.
your gesture moment and trick her.
Yeah, right?
My hands.
What?
Right, I'm sorry, guys. I have to run and
Yes.
get packed up. I got
Hey.
to leave for the airport in a couple hours.
Yeah, be safe.
Thanks for
Yeah,
playing.
Thanks, guys. Have a good
Love
one.
you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Love you too. Later.
See ya.
Bye.
I gotta go
Thank
too,
y'all.
guys.
Thank y'all for playing. Appreciate it. Well, I'm
No,
sure we'll
it's
talk on
fun.
the Discord, but yeah, when's the next time we can play? But hopefully sooner.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Bye, y'all.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Nats chat.
All right. Hey, everybody in chat. Hey, I haven't got to say hi to some of you guys. Some of you guys are new. I just want to say thanks for coming and oh, that's loud. Thanks for following. I got some new followers. Thank you guys so much for following and hanging out. And again, I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to some of you guys. It's just kind of hard whenever I'm DMing. To take time to kind of get away, especially when we're having ongoing conversation. But thank you guys so much for being here, and we're gonna be doing this again. We're gonna see if the party can come down to the secret that is these children getting abducted. Thank you guys so much for being here, and that's going to be the end of tonight's stream. Come join the Discord if you want to hang out with us and maybe talk to us more. It's pretty chill in there. There's a lot of different channels and stuff, but feel free to come and hang out, talk D&D, talk to us, yeah, we'd love to have you. So Lunalight is invested. Hey, that's great. I'm glad. I hope to create a story that is worth being invested into. So, yeah, come and hang out. And, yeah, guys, thank you so much. We're going to end the stream here. I will catch you guys on the next, probably the next D&D session, unless we do something different soon. So, okay, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Good night.